Hello, today is all about Nepali cuisine. First on the menu, Momo. We'll make Achar and Jhol to go with it for Jhol Momo. We'll make a pan-fried version called Kothay. We'll then make Khasi Masu, goat curry, prepared two ways, a dry version called mutton paku, and one in a gravy, a Ledo. This is a traditional mamacha or Momo steamer. The bottom compartment is filled with water, brought to a boil, and the baskets are added on top and closed with a tight-fitting lid. For the baskets, we can add some oil to prevent the momo from sticking, or a parchment liner that has holes. The steam is what gently cooks the momachas. In place of this momo steamer, we can also use a bamboo steaming basket, which is traditionally used for soup dumplings and various types of dumplings. Momo or mamachas are steamed dumplings beloved across Nepal and Tibet. They're known for their soft exterior and juicy, flavorful fillings. The dumplings are made with thin dough wrappers and filled with a mixture of meat or vegetables, seasoned with aromatic herbs and spices. They're steamed to perfection and served with achar, a dipping sauce, or Jhol for Jhol momos. They're a comfort food that's become a staple throughout the Himalayan region and around the world. For this version, we're using ground chicken and pork. The pork has a higher fat content, so it makes it more juicy, but you can also use all chicken. In Nepal, you'll also see buff. We'll use fresh cilantro, green onions, chopped onions, garlic, ginger, ground cumin, coriander, salt, and pepper. We'll add the filling to the dough wrapper and cinch to form the momo. The round shape is traditional for a momo, and the longer pleated version is traditional for Kothay, which is a fried version, but whichever wrapping you'd like will work just fine. We can make our own wrappers by combining flour and water. We can also buy store-bought dumpling wrappers and use those. Once the water has boiled, we'll add the momocha and we'll cook for 11 to 15 minutes depending on how big the momo is. We'll remove it from the heat. We'll let it sit for an additional minute. Then we'll uncover and let it sit for the last minute. Then we can enjoy. We can add achar or jhol. Achar is usually made with roasted tomatoes, and the jhol version is a thinner consistency that has a prominent taste of Szechuan pepper. For Kothay, it's really great to make with leftovers the next day. We'll shallow fry it in oil. I use avocado oil until the bottom is crisp and delicious. Khasi Masu is a traditional Nepali dish made with tender bone-in goat meat that's been slow cooked with a bold blend of spices and mustard oil. It's known for its deep, rich flavor and aromatic presence. This dish is a staple during Nepali festivals and gatherings, often served with rice and sides. We'll need 2 kilos of bone-in goat meat, cubed. We'll need a spice blend of cumin powder, coriander powder, cayenne, red chili powder, garam masala, ginger powder, garlic powder, turmeric, black pepper, and salt to taste. We'll massage the spice blend in with the meat and mustard oil. We'll add the mustard oil little by little, and it'll really help bring forth the flavor of the spices. We'll toast the aromatics in a heavy bottom pot. It'll be cumin seeds, cinnamon sticks, cardamom pods, cloves, and bay leaf. We'll add the meat. We'll grate nutmeg directly over the meat and stir well. We'll cook on medium heat for 5 minutes, stirring continuously to evenly brown the meat and blend the spices. We'll reduce the heat to medium-low, cover the pot, and slowly cook. We'll stir the meat every 10 minutes, bringing the pieces from the bottom to the top to prevent burning. We'll then lower the heat even further and continue to cook for an additional 50 to 75 minutes. The meat will release its own juices and become tender and flavorful. Once the meat is fully cooked, we'll remove the lid. We'll stir in 2 tablespoons of ghee and cook for an additional 5 minutes on medium-high. We'll serve hot with rice and enjoy the rich spice flavors of this traditional Nepali favorite, Khasi Masu. Our second version of Nepali goat curry has more of a gravy or a ledo. It's slow cooked or pressure cooked, and the meat becomes tender and infused with layers of bold spices and fresh aromatics. We'll add oil, our fenugreek seeds, and fry until they turn black. We'll then saute the onions, then add the bone-in goat meat and sear. Then add in the ground spices like cumin powder, coriander, turmeric, black pepper, chili powder, and garam masala, fresh tomatoes, ginger, and garlic. We'll pressure cook or slow cook until the meat is very tender. It'll release its own juices, but to form more of a gravy, we can also add water. We'll finish by simmering uncovered for a few minutes so the gravy thickens, and we'll adjust the salt to taste. It's great to serve over rice with ghee.